Hi, this is Sirisha Tatavati from Pune. Now I'm sharing the knowledge of how to overcome the different communication errors like 500 internal server process error, and also communication errors, and the steps to resolve these communication errors. So let's get started. So the main theme of yeah the main theme of this is uh, how to resolve different communication errors that faces problem to our customers. So here I'm going to start. Yeah. So here the main motive is connection errors and resolving steps. So we can find these four communication and server errors in many cases. That four are communication error, read timeout, process is already run with execution ID, HTTP server code 500 internal server error, connection timeout, and connection reset. So we can see these steps to resolve these type severe four errors, which probably causes an issue with customers. So most common causes of network and connection errors is network performance problems can come in many different forms, some of which are more common than others. So knowing how to recognize, solve the problem with spending the less time and minor problems and more time with the critical issues. So we will get into the point now. Firstly, communication error, unable to complete the HTTP call due to a communication error with the remote server, read timeout error. If these messages come while messages take too long time to transmit, usually caused by interruption in connectivity. If we are sending a heavy load to a destination server and then connectivity issue happens, then we can this type of read timeout error will cause. So main steps to resolve is sending the lower data with more particular time, and using a proper communication or connection status to overcome the communication read time or error. Secondly, process is already running error. This error is comes when we not enable allow simultaneous execution option, and also there are four steps uh, to overcome this error. Wait for the pending execution to complete. Cancel the current pending execution. Spread out schedule time for the process. Look into the way to improve the performance of the process to decrease the execution time. So, firstly, we have to wait for the parent execution to be completed, and then we have to cancel the current pending executions, and then later on we have to schedule the time for each process and each execution, and later on let look into the ways to improve the performance of process to decrease the execution time. So process must be not too long, and no like child executions to be created when parent execution is running. If parent execution is completed, only then we have to create another execution to overcome this error. And thirdly, HTTP code 500 internal server error. This error most commonly occurs when the API cannot complete the call due to service interruption. So we are sending a load to destination server, and then the destination server is not able to receive the load. Then we will get this error called 500 internal server. So there are again two types of 500 internal server, 503 and 504. The server is too busy or client exceeded the allotted time, we will get 503 server. And the client cannot reach the autumn, we will get 504 server. So other ways to overcome this error is overhauling the destination server. Idea would be run each document individually. So we probably not use it to send heavy load to the client or destination server, because by sending the heavy load we can got the 503 and 504 server errors. So overcome is run each document individually. And fourthly, connection timeout error. These connection timeout error or reset error happen when message from a sending endpoint fails to get the destination server. Communication failure can occur to any point. like connection timeouts occur in protocol that use TCP. So troubleshooting this connection timeout is checking with network team. So most probably we want to check with network team if there is any network issues or any related network problems. Secondly, if destination server is open from the web traffic, try accessing the endpoint from web browser. Verify the IP addresses like NSLOOKUP, DIG, WHOIS, and connect the host to the design port using telnet command. Verify that the communication to the endpoint is reachable using the hops and packet takes to get the endpoint if the connection is being tunneled. So these kind of 4 errors can be overcome in simple ways: sending the low data, running each document individually, and checking with the network team, and also checking with our load. So this is about the most common problems that we can see in daily cases. So these are the resolution steps. Thank you. Bye bye.